How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Tales of
Yeah, he's
Zestiria.
just painfully sincere, like someone else we all know.
It's a thing. We're experiencing a thing.
Saray, let's head on over to the Highland camp. Do you think Sergei will be able to stop the Roland's army?
It'll be all right. Sergei will do it no matter the cost.
And that just makes me worry even more.
The vanguard of the Roland's army is probably at Lastenbell by now. Why don't we go check it out?
You know what? You know what kind of gets me? I'm starting to feel like I made the comparison between
makes me mad.
Rose and Yuri, right? Because
Yeah.
she's willing to dirty your hands. But it's like I'm starting to realize Yuri was doing it because the consequences be damned. This person is, going to harm people, and I'm going to make sure he can't do that.
Yeah.
I feel like Rose, in the context of this game, isn't doing it that way. She's doing it just so Saray doesn't have to.
Well, I think it's poorly conveyed, right? Like, I think it's conveyed in the way that you're talking about, but the intention is that she is an assassin who kills people that make the world worse, right?
Right.
So, like, that... I do think that's what she's supposed to be trying to do, but as soon as she joins the story, right, like, it immediately turns into, oh, she'll do the dirty work that Saray doesn't need to do, And it's like, yeah, but she's got more of a purpose than that, Also, the game's really fucking us right here. She's not gonna join us. We just freed everyone, but she's gotta take care of them.
Okay.
Again, not a fan of the game taking away one of your two human characters when it is designed this way so late in the fucking game. It's like, okay, we came, let's be honest, last session ended on a really low note because of the story kind of shitting the bed, right?
Yeah.
But we came into this session with that concept of like, we're not going to worry about it, we're not going to think about it, that was then. We're going to let the game, continue onwards, but it's like the game has decided, no, look, I shit the bed, I'm not going to get better.
We shit the bed now.
We shit the bed now. So like, we go from shit the bed story moment to another shit the bed story moment with Maven into the game wants to annoy you and frustrate you by taking away a party member, a vital party member, right? That splits your team from 4 to 2, As, like, why?
And when you get that character back for a battle, it doesn't give the second player that character back.
Had to go back. Yeah, had to go behind the guy to talk to him. That's just good design, right? Ugh. The game is really deciding to just be very punitive.
All right. New video. Those videos were then.
That's true.
This is now.
Those videos were then. This is now. We're in Lastenbell. We're gonna go talk to Sergei. Hopefully, I don't know actually. I don't know what the hope is here. If a cat's is in one's debt, they will allow one entrance into their village of Cat's Corner. But I have no idea where one would find a cat in the first place.
Okay, that's fair.
Lies and prevarications. That's all you're good for.
Yeah, why aren't you fighting back against Highland?
Please, calm down and listen to me.
I'm listening. What would you like to say about this scenario, Sergei?
I'm sorry. I couldn't stop war from breaking out.
There's time to prevent
War
the
had
worst.
already been broken
Yes.
out.
I'm trying to minimize the casualties.
You don't know why you're
That's why I'm
instigating
asking
here,
the
but
citizens to
look, at
evacuate
this
the-
point, anything like this is going to make this
Did my
game
dad and
more
brother die
enjoyable.
'cause of those Highland bastards so
Viewers
you could run
instigating
away?
shit is going to
You
make it
useless,
more
bleeding
enjoyable.
heart pacifist. So we just
'Cause
hand
right now I'm just-
Lastenbell over to Highland. Is
I
that
love
it?
designing things, and I hate seeing promising
You must
things
understand
just
the danger here.
crap out
Highland
on
is sweeping
design.
towards us with their entire army.
Then we'll fight back with our entire army.
The killing will never stop at that rate.
A knight afraid of killing his enemies? You should be ashamed of yourself.
What do you mean, a knight afraid? No. Knights aren't like bloodthirsty killers. Like, that's not
We'll
what.
never surrender it.
You coward! You don't even care!
Both sides suck here, though. Like, let's be
step
honest.
outside of
Both
town
sides
for a
are crap here. Sergei's like, we shouldn't confront the entire enemy army with our entire enemy army because then things will get bloody. Yeah, what the fuck do you think is gonna happen if you don't confront the enemy army?
Don't you run away, you craven good for
Like,
nothing.
what the fuck? That's a mood. Your playthrough of Kitaria Fables. Do not, under any circumstances, buy that game. This is not a plug. It was carried by you inventing voices for everyone. That's fair. Oh, goodness. I don't think, for clarity, I don't think this game is like a shit tier game, right?
No.
For clarity,
Put your
we've
life on the line for
we've been
justice.
playing like 50-ish hours, and 40 of those hours have been pretty good, right? You know? Except for the camera nonsense, which I think would be less of an issue on single player than it would, you know, multiplayer. But it just really, in this last, like, little segment, has just kind of really shit the bed. Also, how is this enjoyable? How is this enjoyable? If you want to take us to a different scene, just scene wipe. Scene wipe, say, Sergei goes, hey, hey, come with me so we can talk alone. Boom, transition into a new scene. I
Did
get
you see
it
what
that
they
we
did,
just
though, right?
we just had to listen
you
to
see what-
everyone talk and scream and yell at him. I get that, but like we didn't need a minute and a half
did you
of
catch
that.
the cardinal sin they just did, though?
What? Oh,
NPC
did he?
that you're walking with, whose speed is slower than your run but faster than your walk.
Oh yeah, that's always a good one.
No, that's a cardinal gaming sin. Don't ever do that.
Ignorant townsfolk! They don't even know what you're going through!
Nevertheless, I can understand where they're coming from. The
Ay,
clash
ay,
with
ay.
Highland has already cost us many lives.
But still,
The citizens' malevolence has suddenly intensified.
Also,
It's like there's something else going on.
not to be that guy or anything like that, but
Sergei,
we heard
we'd like to help you with this.
the casualty numbers when we stopped off at the camp.
Hellion!
Sergei, watch out!
The casualty numbers were like 30 on one side and like 40 on the other side. Like, calm down,
There's
y'all.
something wrong
Yes,
here.
I am as a human being am
take
sad to
formation
lose that
3.
amount of life, but that's not like high
Can't pull
casualties
back
for a
if the people of
quote-unquote
Rollins are
war.
threatened. Run, child!
We should join them.
Right.
Yeah, that's not an issue unique to the game. Absolutely not. Oh shit! Somebody's domain just fired.
Stop interfering.
Very,
Who the fuck are you?
Not after all my work setting this
unsaturated.
up.
Oh, god damn it,
So
lady!
you were behind this.
Now it's gonna make us chase her around, I guess. We're still fucking stuck too. This all just has bad taste. Bad taste in my mouth. Luxembourg is still the only
we gotta
country
get
to have
out
a
of
negative
We need to
casualty
protect
ratio.
our
Oh,
domain.
right. I love that story. I
otherwise
love
Sergei's in
that
big
story. Real. Oh, cool.
Darn it! Did we lose her?
Wait.
language,
There's someone over
Micleo.
there.
Huh? Sergei and the Knights?
Yes, we were able to drive off the attackers.
You. Yeah, she just showed. I was gonna say she just showed
She
that she
is
can
the-
like
Don't
change
respond
her
to the
fucking
No shit.
form.
To fool even the wind. Impressive illusions.
Good thing her acting sucks.
Good thing her acting sucks.
I'm just too much of a
Shots
people
fired,
person.
Edna.
What are you up to disguised as Sergei?
The question is, what am I not up to?
Is that
But
the
I know
question?
what he's up to right now, and that's getting torn to pieces by Hellions.
Oh! I like how they
Hi.
just appear behind us.
Well, we will focus
Swapping
on
you.
ads or bots.
Bring it on, Shepard.
This feels wrong.
That's the point. Don't hold back. Got it?
Right. This isn't Sergei, no matter what. Freezing strike. Howling cyclone. Frigid boom.
Sonic
Miss me over.
Sorry.
Burning charge.
Don't apologize.
Brilliant
Do not
burning
apologize.
charge. Purgatory of flame.
We're fine.
Type of Hellion.
Brilliant crescent. Burn away.
Sonic Rush!
Rain of fire. Scorch it out. Breakthrough. Burn away. Pillars of flame.
You're done!
Is that the last one?
No.
Burn away.
There's another one.
Oh yeah, I see. I just saw an orb.
Purgatory of flame. Burn. Burning charge. Purifying flames.
On guard!
On guard.
Pillars of flame. Break it. Breakthrough. No escape. Tower of flood. Scorch out. Tower of flood. Burn.
Sonic
Burning
Rush!
charge. Pillars of flame.
Come on. How did he... That HP bar is not representative of how much HP they actually have left. That last little bit just hangs on forever.
Burn. Vermilion. Vermilion crescent. Burn away.
On guard!
I really hate that they took half our party away from us.
There.
On guard!
Yeah, it feels like such a shitty thing to do at this point in the game.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this should be the climax. This should be the crescendo. All of the different things should be coming to a head at this point. And instead, we feel like crap because you've stolen half of our party from us.
Sonic Rush!
Yeah. So, and let me just ask, why did Rose not come with?
It didn't give us a real reason.
I have you!
Okay.
No escape.
Cool. That's bad.
It literally just did not give us a real reason.
I have you! I have
Release my Rhapsody.
you! On guard!
Rhapsody.
Burn. Burn away. Pillars of flame. Vermilion crescent. Burn away. Pillars of flame.
Tornado Drive!
Oh, fuck, that had some extension on it.
Tower of flood.
Tornado Drive!
Breakthrough. No escape. Tower of flood.
Dragon Swarm!
Oh no.
Right, I don't want him to fucking
There.
I have you!
randomly mystic art me.
Vermilion crescent. Burn away. Purgatory of flame.
Sword Ray!
Rain of fire. No escape. Purifying flames.
Tornado Drive!
Whoa. Rain of fire. No escape. Purifying flames.
Lion Tower!
Vermilion crescent.
I was wondering if he was gonna actually do that.
Did you regret making Soraya shepherd?
Soraya is an admirable
What are you up to
shepherd.
disguised as one of
How
our
could
top?
I?
Right,
Do you
like
think he can win
we
against Heldalf
we
and Mount
literally
Talos?
saw her just
Should I
change,
get the palms?
like
Oh,
change,
yeah, that's
you know,
So it
shape
was
or
that easy to
form in
tell,
front of
huh?
us, and it was like, did you not expect her to do that again?
Yep.
You show no mercy at all, do you?
My camera is
Why
very
would we? You're not
unresponsive.
Sergei.
But of course,
Where
you
is
and
Sergei,
chivalry
by the way?
timbers, two peas in a
I don't know,
pod.
stuck somewhere fighting some hellions.
Friend equals save. Enemy equals kill. No malevolence equals protect. Hellion equals exterminate.
No,
What
we
a
don't
simple
exterminate
and beautiful
aliens. We...
world you live in. How utterly convenient.
Huh?
Yeah, that's pretty fine.
What are you getting at?
I'm saying that all it comes down to is your ego. An ego that is the foundation of malevolence.
That's not true!
Yes, I fan
Agreed.
the flames,
Lila,
I won't deny
agreed.
it. But it's perfectly natural for the people to be filled with rage and hatred. But you call it malevolence and you try
It
to
feels
stamp
like
it out.
at this point in the game, the
mission of
game
the
is
shepherd,
trying
the code
so
of
hard to
knighthood.
convince us that
Whatever name you
our
devise,
reactions
excuse
to
remains the
wanting to
same.
like stop people from doing bad
Tell me,
things
shepherd,
is in itself a bad
Definitive
thing,
proof do you have that
right?
you
And it's
yourself
like,
are not corrupted
piss
by
off,
malevolence?
right? You're just getting preachy at this point.
I was about to say, as opposed to
Soraya is
what?
not
Just
corrupted.
letting things continue to
Of
be
course
shit and
not.
get worse?
As pure and
Fuck you.
righteous as your previous shepherd.
I'm not doing this for the sake of some mission or person. I'm doing it because I believe in it. That's all.
And Sergei is the same way.
I will say, I do
justification.
like Saray throughout
Wrong.
all of this. I do think
I've always
Saray
been
generally
like this.
is like having the correct
And he always
responses.
will be.
Like, I don't care.
With the support
I'm gonna
of
do
your
this because
friends,
I believe
huh?
it's right. I don't care. I'm gonna
So
do this
that's
because
what
I believe it's
sustains
right.
you.
Fuck off. I'm gonna do this because I believe it's right.
Saray.
That's basically his modus
go
operandi the
back.
entire time.
Sergei will be all
You
right.
know, it's how we wish the main character in Triangle Strategy was.
Oh my god. You mean have any fucking backbone in any way, shape, form, or fashion?
Saray,
Yeah.
look carefully at the ground.
Like, oh, God. You have to take care of your family now that the threat to them is over and they're clearly not in medical danger. Well, that's fair. Right? Oh. It's just like... oof. I don't know. It's... so for me, and this is probably not a great, like,
Saray,
scenario.
over there.
But for me,
Looks
in a
like-
game, I will
Sergei.
forgive a lot for a long time.
fine. However,
Until the dam bursts, right? And once the dam bursts, it's like, nah, you fucked up to the point to where you couldn't keep the floodgates closed,
Sergei,
and now it's all coming
heard what
out.
happened. Thank
Can't
you
put
for
the
rescuing
toothpaste
this
back
child.
in the bottle.
Can't put the
just
toothpaste back
wanted
in the
to
bottle.
avenge
That's a
my
good
father and
fucking.
my brother.
That's a good succinct statement.
how
You
you
can't put the
feel.
toothpaste back in the bottle.
but
There
if
you go.
act on every impulse, you're no different from the beasts of the forest.
I didn't care about any of that. I thought if I could kill even one Highlander, I could die happy.
You should know better than that. We're all human. There's no reason
His
we can't
fucking
find a better path
eyebrows
to
fit
follow.
here.
Can we search for that better path together, so that no more have to die?
Very well. We'll hear you out. That's all I can promise.
I am honored.
Also, how the fuck did these Highlanders
is,
get here? They're
I too
behind
yearn to
enemy
fight like a
lines.
beast. Everything I say is a lie. I must be entirely corrupted by malevolence.
What are you
Not
talking
at
about,
all,
Sergey? You're like the most unmalevolent person in this entire game.
Pretty much.
Do you think Alicia would be at the Highland Army base?
Yes,
This whole thing is her
yes,
worst nightmare come true.
yes. I get it. That's where we're supposed to go. I understand. We're side questing right now. I get it. Damn,
Everybody's
game.
requesting that we be questing.
It'd be awful for.
Hiya.
Hiya, indeed.
Okay.
Needs more Fuyo.
Fuyo! My goodness. So, if you had to top three next games in order, top three next filler games in order between this and Tales of Berseria, what would you pick right
Good
now?
Lord, oh man,
Right here, right now.
Okay. I think that your suggestions are fine. Wizard with the Gun, Evil West, and DKC 1, but those three just came to mind because that's the three we talked about.
I need you to order them in
Oh.
most desirable to least desirable. It's a false equivalency situation. I'm stopping the violence. How? With violence. Why? Because it's the only way. So the only way to stop violence is more violence. How are you any different from the people who you're trying to stop exactly? The sophism you're getting out of this game. Right, exactly. They're hitting that scenario, but the thing that they're failing, the additional part of the argument that they're failing to accept is that a person who perpetuates violence, if the only way to stop that person is with violence, then it is actually a net positive to stop that person, because if you do not stop that person, they will perpetuate more violence, right? So, like, the bad guys are all like, you can't come at us because that means you're taking, malevolence into your own hands, because how can you come at us if you don't have like malevolence in your heart, blah 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 blah, right? You can't come at us, you're not better than us. It was like, okay, you're trying to destroy the world and ruin all of existence. I'm just trying to stop you. Those two are not weighted together, like, at all. You know? It's a thing that, it's a tact that certain games try to pull, or certain stories or movies or whatever, right? Like, it's a trope that just does not hit for me. That whole concept of, like, making the good guys feel bad for beating the bad guys because, oh, well, you're just like us. I'd be like, no, I'm not. You massacred an entire village. I kicked your ass. Those two are not the same things. You know? Right? Like, don't get me wrong, there are some stories that do it well, where it's like a more realistic approach, where it's like 2 countries, 2 wars, atrocities on both sides, right? Like, that makes sense from a both sides kind of perspective, right? But video games very rarely pull that off correctly, because they tend to dumb it down. They tend to be very focused on, oh, the party of heroes using violence, that's just as bad as the bad guys. And it's like, the bad guys are trying to destroy the world. Fuck you. Get out of my head, Charles. You know?
Charles, get out of my head.
Anyways, can we head to the Glyven Basin from here? Or wait, where did it say shoot me? You know, if we had our second member, I could ask her where we were supposed to go. But, you know.
No.
I guess, like, Marland? Maybe pretty close. We're trying to get to the Highland part of Glyven, I think.
Okay. So I have considered your question, and I have
obviously
decided...
this is subject to change later, but for right now,
but just immediately, like, just going over the things that I've suggested previously and things that we were talking about, I still am interested in doing Resident Evil 5. Get some Shusty in the way.
Okay.
Because, you know, Shusty's fun.
Wait. What is that ranked at?
I'll go ahead and put that at 1 for now.
That's not Resident Evil 5 is number 1.
Yeah, I'll also say that's number 1. Because
Okay.
I haven't played that in a long time, but
Okay.
I remember playing it co-op with people and had a great time in the past, and I think it could be a good time here.
Okay.
And so others, Evil West, which, I mean, might be even kind of similar in gameplay because I'm a lot more punchy than Shusty, but
Sure.
because I've had my eye on that for a while.
For a while now, yeah.
I think they could be good. And third, I will say I am curious to at least, like, off-camera,
test,
own time test the DKC1 auto swap challenge.
Okay.
And if that falls through, I would then swap that in for Wizard with a Gun.
Fair. I had completely forgotten about Resident Evil 5 as an option, so that is pretty interesting to me. I could see us having a lot of fun with that. I am pretty interested in Evil West as, like, a potential option. So that might, like, sneak its way up the docket, but I think you and I should test the DKC thing regardless.
Perfect.
Right? Like, I want us to test that, period.
Authorizing our assault. And the messenger will be an old friend of yours.
Yeah.
You can't mean...
Will it?
You're making Alicia do that?
Of course.
It's cruel of Bartlow, but still an ingenious plan. If she brings the order, the war is on, and should she refuse, he can have her court-martialed for treason. I can only imagine her dismay.
Great.
Also, Nightclub, those might be a little old,
Will you attack
but
me, please?
I love
Be
Valkyria
my
Chronicles.
It's not super old. It was
Then
like
I
a
could
few months ago.
reasonably claim
But
that spies
yeah.
from Roland
Yeah.
are in our camp.
Yeah,
No
I actually
need to
really
wait
like
for a
Valkyria
royal
Chronicles as well.
Oh, the entire series, even played the fan-translated
Looks like the odds
PSP
are stacked
version of, I
against
think it
us.
was 3.
We're going to need Alicia's
There
help
are
to
We
certain,
never
hold
got
back
that.
the army.
there are certain things about the game series that are
Alicia,
very
is it?
slow to me and kind of like make
Go
certain
ahead
things a
and try it.
slog.
I'm very
right?
Yep.
curious.
Oh yeah.
But
Absolutely.
But overall, I like the series as a concept.
Yeah.
And I do think generally they do a pretty good job depicting the concept or the harsh atrocity of war. That there isn't a victor, that it's not to be glorified, that, you know, etc., etc.
And I think it's it's like a unique system too, like the kind of hybrid, active turn-based system, where you
Alicia
actively
wasn't at
run
the army base. Let's check over at Lady Lake.
across the
But if we
battlefield
get
and
Alicia involved,
you know,
we'll have no choice but to
cover
take
and
Maltran
yeah.
as a Hellion.
I love
When
the
you're-
whole
Should we head
like
for sure?
strategy,
There's
like
no other choice.
like third person strategy, moving around the
Yeah.
battlefield, and then like going into like sniper mode or shoosty, you
Yep.
know, like it's really good, really good.
where then it becomes like turn-based almost, where the actions pause while you line up a shot.
Yes, yeah.
And,
It's got a
yeah.
lot of good shit going on for it, for me personally.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think I might snag the. There's a couple of different things that I might snag. Nightcloak actually was playing the Gears of War strategy game, the tactical one, the other day, and I might pick that up. And then there was something else that night. I think it was Nightcloak was playing it. What the fuck else have you been playing recently, Nightcloak? Because I think there was something else that you were playing that I was like, I might have to get this. I don't remember. Dungeons 3. Yeah, that might have been it. Was that what? I can't remember. My reaction was actually like, yeah, I want to play that. I think it might have been. Maybe not. Maybe it was someone else. Maybe I remember. I remember thinking about that game now and being like, oh, that's neat. But I don't know if that was like it triggered in my brain of like I want to get this. Like it definitely triggered in my brain where I was like, oh yeah, I want to get this Gears of War game. But there was something else. It might have been someone else playing something. Oh, it was Endless Dungeon. That's what it was. It was totally in Endless Dungeon. That's absolutely what it was. In fact, I think I actually kind of I want us to play Endless Dungeon as like a Drunk Friday game. Actually, I think we'd probably really enjoy that.
How dare you obstruct our glorious battle!
You're a disgrace to Highland!
What's gotten into you?
Alicia!
I thought we weren't supposed to get in. Oh, well, they're Hellions. Hey, Jay, how's it going?
Are we good, Lila?
I'm good. Still doing
Oh. Don't worry, you won't get to play her. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
still
princess.
Micleo.
Name's Avid. Nice to meet you.
Right.
That look in your eyes says you
Wait,
have a
did
question.
Rose just
No,
leave
I think I'll focus on the
our
battle.
party?
No,
permanently?
she's not gone forever. She's not.
Be gone! Strike!
The game's just fucking around with us. Again, I just think this is so poorly designed. And I can't imagine how anyone wouldn't be like, oh, this is going to be frustrating to the player.
Well, it's going to be frustrating to player 2, but fuck player 2.
Well, no, again, even considering player 1, you were going from a 4-person party to a 2-person party. You know?
Yeah.
It killed you in the second act. Side missions that really aren't a massive... that's fair. What are these guys weak to? They're weak to Earth. Okay, fuck this.
The crap out of it.
I think right is the pillars. Good AoE. Yeah. Yeah. That's actually good.
And that's more or less what brought us here.
I see.
Zavid always talks about himself.
We'll fill her in later.
That was a unique
part of it.
one-time only battle when.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah,
Because it
interesting.
started in when the fight started, when she came in, Zavid
Yeah.
introduced himself. I don't know if you heard
Yeah.
that, but like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I heard it.
that was See,
Why were those
again,
soldiers
there are
attacking
things
you?
about this game that are actually
Probably
really
because I've
well
been
done.
stalling the war.
You know?
I have yet to deliver the royal order authorizing our attack.
And they hate and resent you that much?
You can see for yourself. There's not a thing in the world that can prevent this war now.
Then
You're
why are
giving
they
up?
worried about your orders?
What else can I do? What else do you expect me to do? The king has commanded that we launch an attack on Rollins. An official royal order has already been issued.
If that dumb piece of paper's causing you all that grief, why don't you just chuck it?
Just chuck it? What exactly do you mean by chuck it?
Just what I said. Tear up the damn thing like it never existed.
I can't.
You can't expect Alicia to do something like that.
Hey, no pressure. I don't mind seeing her beautiful face all scrunched up in pain.
No.
Like, everyone understands the situation, right? Like, she's been put into this position intentionally so that either they know she doesn't want to do this, so either she does something she doesn't want to do, or she gets court-martialed, right? Like I don't know why
marked a
they're
traitor. She'd be marked a
Saray,
traitor and
I think perhaps
I
the
don't know
only way
whatever
to stop
they
Executed.
do to
this
traitors
is
in
to
this
do
kingdom.
as Zavid
Yeah.
suggested. Would you be willing to assist me in this?
Are you sure about this? You would be rebelling against your own country.
I know the risks.
All right.
I mean,
Well, if Alicia's made
it's
up her
also
mind, we can't
such
refuse
a
her, can we?
silly fucking line in the sand to
Zavid,
draw.
May I trust you in this matter
When
as
you're
well?
like, I can't deliver
can't
this
decline a
royal
heroic
proclamation
princess.
that says attack
Your
the
face
enemy.
looks better with a smile
But
on
I
it
know
anyway.
if I don't do it, they're just gonna make someone else do it. So I'll screw over my entire position within the kingdom
It's too
and my
early to
ability
give
to
up.
do
Sergei
good.
of Rollins is working to bring this war to a halt as well.
So
What?
there are those on the other side, too.
What?
One ray of hope is that Lady Maltran is the one commanding our army.
Oh,
She's bound
right.
to cooperate with us.
We never told
I can't
her.
wait till we fight her.
We never told her about Lady
What's
Maltran.
wrong?
You
I
know.
hate to tell you this, but Maltran's not gonna help you. She's a Hellion.
What? I thought we like
She
made a
serves the
big
Lord of
deal not to
Command.
tell her.
She was the one pushing for war in the first
I
place.
thought we made like a huge ass deal we weren't gonna
Ezra.
tell her.
We had to tell her at some point.
No, we
Yeah,
specifically
better she hear it
said
now than
we
get stabbed in the
weren't
back
going
later.
to.
That can't be true! Don't you even dare joke about
Wait,
such a thing!
for this exact
Alicia,
reason.
Please calm down.
No, Lady Maltran. She always encouraged me, even when...
The
She
game
became a
breaks
Hellion.
its. I hate
apologize.
games and stories that break
I
their
will
own
see
rules.
Lady Maltran and verify this for myself.
We can't do this thing because if we
Back
do
to that
this thing,
scrunched
blah
up
blah blah
face
blah
of hers.
blah. Oh, we did the thing.
So you're telling us we could have just got this over with a lot earlier in the story?
Yeah, at a time point in which it would have potentially been less harmful to her.
It seems there's
Love
a treasure chest near us.
Like, fuck me. Game? Ugh. I love it.
I thought we weren't telling her.
And then Edna
Did you
just
wait,
fucking
what?
drops it
We
like
have
it's
to know
fucking
eventually.
nothing.
There may be some herbs out here. Be on the lookout for them.
My goodness.
Hey, are your eyes okay?
Pardon? What?
It's fine. My vision's good.
Oh, good.
Does
So
she
that
mean
means
your
you've become
eyebrows?
stronger.
Just a little bit blurry is all.
A little bit? That could cost you your life in battle.
Perhaps. But this is something you need to see through. To the end.
You're
Well,
No, if you remember,
We've got
because
way
of
more important things to worry
Alicia's,
about.
because she has
Serene
less
nature.
resonance,
Nothing will change
right?
that.
Whenever she's a squire, it puts
Let's go,
more of a
Alicia.
burden on Saray.
okay.
But that doesn't happen with Rose because Rose has more resonance.
right.
Those massive fucking eyebrows! I'd actually forgotten that that was a thing. That there's, and you know what? Again, that was another good part, right? Like there was a real reason why Alicia couldn't be our longtime partner, because she didn't have the aptitude, and Rose did. You know.
Yep. Which she like came into very quickly. Like,
well, again, though, but that's an aptitude thing, right? Like it's she has the resonance to basically be able to see Seraph on her own, whereas Sorey was basically like gifting part of his to Alicia.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Did you just say this?
What?
Cannot travel. God damn
Cannot.
it, game.
Why do you even give us the option, you piece of shit?
Okay. Gotta run towards the basin. I mean, that's what we're doing. Yeah, return to the Highland camp. Ay, 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 ay.
Oy, 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 oy.
Ay, 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 ay.
Is that the Meta Knight?
Yeah, yes, it is. Actually, that's actually what it is. I don't know that anyone has ever called me out on that, because I say that shit all the time. But yes, that actually is what that is. We spent a long time with it. Yes, that's... It does smack a little bit of that kind of situation. Again, my other thing is
yourself. Yes, I've been
as
undergoing intensive training under Lady Maltran.
Oh, well, fuck.
I see.
As a videographer, or as a person who designs things, or as any number of fucking reasons, because I don't know, I like making things well, right? I
finished preparing the bottles.
I have this scenario where it's like, oh, wait, is she actually with us?
Oh.
Hey, she is. Hella.
Cool.
There you go.
Guess I'll take her. She can't armatize, but whatever. Oh,
I mean,
God.
Can she not armatize?
No.
Oh, you're right. She can't.
She cannot armatize.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you fuck around with her arts real quick.
I don't even know what these do.
I don't know. Just look.
Cloud concentration. Focus every ounce of the caster's strength to drive a lance into the ground and fill the earth with heat, restoring health? Sure. She's got Demon Fang. We'll put that on open. What has been used the least? Oh, wow. Earth, fire. Water. I might have gotten a few new arts.
Quite possibly the weirdest feeling you've ever heard of. Oh yeah, I see all these fucking new arts. Very cool.
Yeah, I got cloud concentration, where I focus every last ounce of my strength to drive the lance into the ground, and it heats up the earth, and that somehow restores health.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard you reading that.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, well. Anyways, like, I want to go back to what I was saying. The whole thing about, like, the design concept of, like, doing things in... My brain just glitched. It's gone. Everything's gone.
Yeah,
no. I remember what it was. It's the whole, like... So... Pacing in a story is very important, right?
Agreed.
If you have a sequence of events in a video game that are so important that you restrict teleportation or fast travel or airships or whatever the fuck your game has, right? Yeah. Then there is no reason why you shouldn't just scene transition from one scene to the next scene to the next scene to the next scene, right? That's pacing, right? Like this is important. We need to take this moment, this impetus, and shift it into the next moment, right? Like, it's important for us to go from the moment where Alicia has been confronted with this concept of Lady Maltran to a brief aftermath where she talks to Sorey, and then we scene transition into going to actually talk to Maltran. Because we can't do anything else. I guess we could just sit here and fight in these low-level areas for like 20 minutes, right? Anyways, it's bad pacing. Just games, if you're gonna do something like this, just transition to the next scene. Don't make me spend 3 minutes walking to the next location so that I can then see the next scene. Just take me to the next scene. There is nothing wrong with fade to black on this scene, fade up or fade in on this scene, and start the next damn scene. Right? Like, do it. Don't make me come over there. Yes, absolutely. Also, how's it going, Tiffany? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by, and thank you very much for the bits. Hope you're having a good one. Jay and I are doing well, but this game is kind of like crapped out on us, so we're kind of crapping out on it now. I think is kind of the situation. So yeah, why did I have to run over here? Just fucking teleport me here and have this scene right here. We could have faded out from the scene on the bridge into this scene.
Oh, we're
right
actually doing this right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's about to happen.
So, you finally figured out who I really am.
Why?
For the ideals I cherish most. Now, messenger, the royal order, if you please. We have a war to
For the ideals we cherish most, which we have heard from her basically are screw all humans because they're the bad things. Let's just let war reign and Hellions take everything. Wait.
Well, she just immediately dropped.
Wait, what? What? Why did she walk over here? Why? What is happening? Why? I don't.
I'll take it by force if I need to. Leaves.
I really feel. Look, Nightcloak, I really feel like you're right in the concept of we spent a long time on these areas, so you need to make multiple trips through them. Like, I really feel like that's what's happening right now.
Alicia.
I will take those orders by force if I need to by
walking the other fucking direction. What is happening in this game? Who did this?
It's almost like a different team had to come in after a certain point.
It kind of is. It's
like
we played 40 hours of this game, and it wasn't like the best thing ever, but it was fine. Like, had a good time. It was good. Everything's going okay.
For sure.
And then all of a sudden, it's just like it's just like the game was just like
a strong, sexy lady. I'm not seeing the downsides myself.
Like, did they just relocate this fight purely based off of the concept of they wanted to have that little exchange between the Seraph. They were like, oh, we can't have them fight Maltran right there because we want to have this conversation. Put the goddamn Seraph out of fucking Saray and have them make comments. And then we fight her. Like, what was the reason for this, the transition? I don't... What? Game, what are you doing? Yeah, just put it in the cutscene. Oh, it hurts. It hurts us, Precious. It hurts us so much. I've been looking forward to fighting her for a very long time.
I have other work to attend to.
I'm gonna consume all my strength at the very beginning to do a heal.
You are disgracefully
100,
slow
like
to
all
catch
my
on.
strength. Yeah, not part of it.
What you see
So
before
I will have
you is
none to
reality
continue
and
fighting.
truth.
Well, you know.
One who cannot accept reality for what it is has no hope of being a leader to the people.
I acknowledge my lack of resolve, but...
Then you should have realized by now that your naive ideals have no meaning whatsoever in this present state of affairs. Not to the kingdom, not to the citizenry, certainly not to me.
Then
That
why
was
did
very
you
well
act so
timed.
encouraging and supportive to
Exactly.
me all
Why
this
did you
time?
encourage and support her this whole
Because
time?
you serve two vital functions. One of which was your utility in getting Highland and Rollins to finally clash with their full military might.
What
Your incessant
utility?
whining was just the thing to provoke Bartlow and the others to action.
What? They're men of
Alicia's
power. They
ideas
would
do
want
hold
to
meaning
gain power
and
regardless of a
That's
random
right.
Saray
princess
believes in her, even if
whining.
you don't.
And he isn't the only one.
I'm giving my dear pupil her final lesson. Kindly stay out of this.
What, you can't deal with reality and truth?
So many empty words. Who's slow to catch on now?
A fair point. No need to exchange words when blows will suffice.
Wait, what was the second
For
point?
your other vital function.
Stand back, Alicia!
No, what is it?
What's the second
All right.
reason? Because the first reason wasn't a fucking reason, and the second reason we're not gonna get until after we kick her ass. Okay, here's the thing, game.
It's gonna be a sentimental reason.
There's no reason. Okay, it might be a sentimental reason. Oh, I'm so like, ooh, what's up with that boy's eyebrows? The game shit the bed, so we decided to shit on the game. So we
Yep.
gave the main
We gave him
character broccoli eyebrows, basically, because the game lets you like put like fashion things on characters. So we gave him really fucked up eyebrows. Anyways, this is just bad design and writing, right? Like, there is no reason. Like, if Maltran wanted to or was required to take on Alicia as a pupil, right, in her position, then either an evil person, obviously there are other options, but the two main options would have tried to manipulate their pupil towards evil, and thereby turned Alicia into a useful puppet for their own designs, right? Or they wouldn't have fucking taught her well, which is exactly what Maltran hasn't done, right? Like, we've heard throughout the game how great a teacher Maltran has been. How she, like, really, like, helped Alicia and supported her and encouraged her in her goals and shit like that. And it's like, none of this makes any sense. Useful puppet, willing collaborator? Exactly, right? Like, one of those scenarios, or you just make them useless, right? But instead, the evil Maltran made a good princess who can stand against her. What? Who does that as a bad guy? Alright, are you ready to kick her ass?
Yeah, sorry, I'm full disclosure. I've actually been reading on the wiki page the development section for the game.
Oh,
I was
right.
hoping to find something that was like, yeah, halfway through development, a new script writer was brought on,
or something like that.
No, nothing.
No dice.
Nothing alluded to that at all.
Again, I'm telling you, this game just well, two things. One, this game smacks of needing more time in the oven, right? So it feels like they had a deadline and it was like, oh, we got to finish it by the deadline. And then two, and you don't agree with me on this, but I have this opinion about Tales games. I think Tales games are quintessentially known for having weaker second halves than their first halves.
Man, I can't argue on this one at all.
And now that is not true for all Tales games, but that is, I think, true for the majority of Tales games because they tend to have very good bases, very good establishments, and then they either just whirl off into weirdness, they get very strange, or they try to push too hard on one particular thing, or a combination of the above, right? Like, it just ends up getting, like, very weird. Like the last DLC of Endless Space 2 being outsourced to a different company. For context, everything up to that point had been a positive review average. The last one was mostly negative. Yeah, like, what the fuck? Why? Like, that shit's just bonkers to me. Okay, let's do this. We ready? We ready to get our ass kicked? We're ready. We're ready.
There we go.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, let's dance.
I can do this. Your technique.
Wait, ah, shit.
She's a person.
She's...
Do not use Edna or Mikleo.
Yeah, and I'm on Edna. I'm gonna go to Zavi.
It's appalling, Alicia.
Lila, what's her weakness?
I don't know. I can't tell. She's a Hellion.
Is she another person where it's like... where she has no fucking weakness? Game, don't design your entire fucking combat system around the concept of people having weaknesses and then give us a bunch of fucking bosses that have no weakness. Does she stop attacking?
Oh, that is such a shit heal. Bro.
Did you swap? Yeah, I did. Ooh, nice.
I mean, there is no power hit, so...
Yeah, because we can't get any fucking power hits. Well, this is a frustrating fight.
Shit. I can't swap. Too bad.
Yeah, I know. Try to get you up.
Alicia, I need a hand. Rising Sand. Take this.
Snake bite. Infusion. Now. Petite snake bite.
This is needed to me, Alicia.
I don't know why I was spaced away from her that entire combo.
Alicia,
This is not fun.
I don't
like this at all.
The game is designed around figuring out power hits for your fucking enemy, and this is the second enemy like in a row that has no fucking power hits.
And we're doing such shit damage. Come on, I was blocking, dude.
very unfun game.
It is what it is. We'll get through it.
Yeah, we'll get through it, but like very unfun game.
This too shall pass.
Swap, 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 swap.
Swapping. Oh, I tried to heal. I fucking died just because I ran away and tried to heal, dude.
Wait. What? Okay. Okay.
Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Fuck, man. Oh my god!
Oh, thanks for doing no damage. I appreciate that.
Oh. Did she just dance macabre from Devil May Cry?
Absolutely. Don't get me wrong, like, she's a cool fucking boss. It's just very frustrating that we can't do any fucking power hits on her. Because that's totally fun.
I saw a picture of
swap,
Thorn.
swap. Oh, you can't swap.
That was and someone captioned it, poured on the macabre. Oh god, I gotta get away! No, Edna!
I've been trying to use mine on her. Cool, hers is AoE. Gotcha. Fun. Very fun. Sorry, I fucking caused that.
Run, bitch, run!
I just gotta run until somebody comes the fuck back up. Yeah.
God.
Seriously?
Oh, God. Yeah, that happened to me too. That happened to me too, like multiple times. Like,
her-
you get caught, you're just gonna sit there.
She won't, like, it stun locks you. You can't fucking move afterwards.
Like, I wasn't even facing her. She was just like grabbing me in my back and I couldn't do anything.
Bad fucking design, game. Bad fucking design. Like, why did they shit the bed at the end of this fucking game so fucking hard?
Bad form. It's like Jack and Hook. Form.
Had this like horrendous story beat that was just inane and idiotic, and then they were like, oh, well, what do we want to do now? Make the game really frustrating and unfun? Take away player characters? Make a couple of bosses that ignore the mechanics of the game that we built this entire time? Okay, cool. Like, what the fuck? Alright, let's fucking do this.
Oh, wait.
We're gonna
public service announcement for everybody using uBlock for YouTube. They've updated their shit. If you go into the settings for uBlock and purge all cache and update now, it should fix it.
Oh, wait, what the fuck?
Automatic.
What did you just say? Oh, right.
I think that's worth mentioning. Also, a little word of wisdom. Ad blockers are like condoms. If someone tells you don't need one, you definitely need one.
God damn it, Jay. Oh, that is funny, though. Alright, let's see how this goes. You ready?
We cannot avoid this battle.
From the top, here we go.
Technique is appalling, Alicia.
Lila, what's her weakness?
I don't know. I can't tell. She's a
What do you mean you don't know? You've been fighting her all your life.
No, it's just he asked Lila. You fucking numpty.
Well, ask Alicia.
Swap in.
New
person.
The vortex swallows you!
Resist?
Yeah, I don't care if she resists or not. It's still fucking damage.
Binding vortex! Frozen starlight! Aim and fire! Here goes!
Ready up! Go! It's over! This is your
Nice.
Mine wasn't resist and only did a grain. That was a third of what you did.
But yours isn't a armatized mystic art.
I know. It's just.
Edna, be careful!
Alright.
Swapping.
So the.
Blistering fangs! Open the way forward!
Oh my god. You just saved my. You don't know it. You might not know that, but you just saved my fucking life.
Oh, I'm aware.
Here goes!
The no!
Here I go.
I get on my own.
Blistering fangs! Open the way forward!
Alright, Lila's gonna be back up in a second. Oh god!
Blistering fangs! Binding vortex! Aim and fire! Binding vortex! Aim
Fine.
and fire! Binding vortex! Here goes!
Shout!
Frozen starlight!
Can't do literally anything. Literally anything. That entire fucking combo. That's super frustrating.
Blistering fangs! Binding vortex!
You're actually close to having your Mystic again.
Who designs things like this?
Blazing stars!
Here goes!
Jet.
Blistering fangs! Vortex!
Blazing stars!
Here goes! Binding vortex!
Run you through! Caesar bit!
Here goes!
I'm just fucking doing this over and over again to try to continuously hit stun her.
Wow, like you.
She
you
literally
missed a
took
block
no
of
damage
one.
during that.
Here goes! Binding vortex!
That bought enough time for all of our
Blistering fangs! Binding vortex!
other. Our,
Yeah, it was a good. It was a good.
in pocket.
Your life
Well,
is in
Oh, please let me know, tell me I was far enough away.
I hope so.
Aim and fire!
I was.
Blistering fangs! Binding vortex!
Lead. Oh, she coming for you.
Flames of light!
Litter. I hate this design. This is such bad design.
I think what they wanted to do is like give you bosses that don't have resistances to emphasize their strength, how strong they were, how the big times or whatever.
The issue though is that the entire
You
game
gotta,
is based around the idea of I'm fucking dead.
Now you don't. Now you don't.
The entire game is based around the idea of fucking Christ game. Unfun design. Very unfun design.
I have been light bottled, and we actually both had our Mystic Arts up and ready to go, and she just fucking said no. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah.
Fucking jeez!
Pick you up again.
Remember we were playing Symphonia, and we were fighting the Tales of Eternia people. And I was playing
fucking what's her
Regal.
face out? Get Lila out.
Lila is out. And remember when Pharah like comboed my ass? That was funny. That was cute, and that actually
Yeah,
was
that was
like, a
fun.
thing.
That was good. This is not.
This is not.
Nope. I'm not letting you fucking take my person.
Blazing star! Spinning top! Snake bite!
So scared to go in, dude. Like, oh god.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rampaging giant! Dry out! Rock winner! Eat this! How's this?
I like how
Like,
she
when
was
starts
in
walking, I get
fucking like
immediately
combo.
scared. Oh god, I hate when she blocks because I'm like, do I die at this?
Oh my god. I'd be taking some notes right now. Please no. Please no.
Like, and there's no way to tell when she's about to Mystic either, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh lord. I'm gonna pull out Zavid. Sorry, I'm pressing buttons because
you're fine.
I'm fighting.
Red Agent Giant Iron Scrap Toss!
Oh god!
Give it to me, Alicia!
That wasn't even aimed at me, I just got caught in a crossfire. Shit.
Alicia! Apologies. Red Agent Giant Iron Scrap Toss! It's time! Your life
Dead.
is ephemeral!
I wasn't even close! I was at the edge of the fucking map!
He doesn't give a shit.
And she got teleported right beside me after she had done it.
Spinning tongue! Flames of light! Whoa! Rising sand echo shot! Rock winner! Be gone! Dry out! Take this! Earth Lord! Strong as the earth! Behold, radiant!
Of course it's resisted against side.
Yeah, whatever.
Leave it to me, Alicia! Scrap toss!
Oh my god, are you kidding me? Fucking Christ! I ran to the other side of the map to try to heal myself with my own art, and the second I committed to it, she booked it over to me and whooped my ass.
It's time! Your life
Again?
That was 15 seconds!
Fucking that rage timer, brah.
Yeah.
Which, you know what? Again, she's got 32,000 HP. We've slaughtered enemies with this much health in a quarter of this time by being able to use power hits. You know?
I mean, utilizing the game mechanics.
Utilizing the
intended
game
to
mechanics,
the game.
absolutely.
I'm so fucking scared getting next to her like this. V.
I would honestly back the fuck away.
No, I want this. Oh god, you were right! You were right, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry! Fuck!
I warned
I'm so
you.
Scared. I've got my art up though. Like if I can
Do it!
somehow
Do it! Do it!
Here we go! 1, 2, 3!
This is my time! Light blast!
Still not
I'm
enough.
gonna run! Run away!
Christ.
I don't
Swap
think
in,
this is
Lila.
like the normal good one.
Swap in,
God,
Lila.
I fucking...
Your life is ephemeral.
God, this fucking game.
Alicia! Spinning tongue! Whoa! Blazing star! Be gone!
I do want to clarify, right? Like, because I know, eventually somebody is gonna come and watch this and be like, "Well, if you
You're
were
doing it wrong."
if you were a higher level and you had this gear, you wouldn't be having this problem." Yeah, but the game has made itself unfun to the point to where I don't want to do that now.
Oh god.
And I will argue that a game shouldn't make you have to grind to deal with bosses that ignore mechanics.
Also,
It's
like,
not
I think we're at a point where we play
I'm
RPGs,
not
we're not
letting you
expected to
purify
grind
me.
anymore.
What
Like,
truly needs
having played,
purification
like, Chained
is
Echoes
this
and Steve
entire
Stars, where
world.
grinding is absolutely not
Please, Lady
necessary.
Maltran,
It
stop!
feels archaic now to be like, alright, you have to go grind now.
I like games that let me grind if I want to.
Yeah. If you like,
Yeah.
if you're in a
You're
mood
soft
to
the
do so,
core, aren't
cool.
you?
But don't make it
Of
mandatory.
all your flaws, that might be
No Kachi? Oh. She just kills herself?
Yeah.
What I hate about you the most.
Oh, I was about to get you.
This is reality, Alicia.
Fuck you.
I have proven my dedication to my lord.
Like, offing yourself?
I have no regrets.
The last quarter of this game is so badly written.
I swear, if Alicia goes on this, I killed her, I feel so guilty kick, I'm gonna be real upset.
Alicia!
Alicia! Don't go! Level up!
Just as planned, right? Like, just as planned. Alright! That's a good as place as any for us to go ahead and end this episode of Tales of Zestiria. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're going to keep playing. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. We will see you next time for more Tales of Zestiria.
Somebody.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.